everyone, and welcome to another Friday Gem with myself, Dexterous Crafter, and my fabulous co-host, Miss Jackie. How are you?
I'm fine. Ronnie's just got a volume on it. One minute, that.
How are you?
Kevin's tablet was.
Oh, God, it's such a weird feeling listening to myself back. Oh,
Oh, that's it. I'm sorted now.
oh, here we go. At least it's not me for a change.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, how you been doing this week?
Up and down with little issues, like I do that. I'm turning into a fossil.
I'm going to respectfully stay quiet on that one.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Other than that, everything's good.
Soldiering on.
Of course.
So we'll just have a very quick flick through chat because I know it's a bit quiet to start with. So hopefully everyone will join us as we go on. So we've got first person in. We've got Katie saying hi. So evening, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
And we have got Sarah Jane joining us. First to like. So good evening, Sarah, and thank you very much.
Hi, Sarah.
So yes, that's everyone that's in chat at the moment. We've got 7 people watching. So if you haven't said hello, please come along. Even if you just come and say hello and disappear, that is more than fine. Just if you're new to the channel, honestly, we don't bite. Unless we're married to you, so you're safe.
Oh dear.
And my husband's tucked up in bed, so we should be safe tonight.
I was going to say, he must be, he's very quiet on the chat for that kind of thing. Oh, Sarah Jane spotted the colour.
Spudgy new do, has she?
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? When I walked into work, when I was at work on Saturday morning, one of the girls came in and went, "You don't feel like that one from Are You Being Served?" I said, don't you start. I said, my husband told me that last night.
I have a slight confession, actually. When I did well, no, I've not told anyone, but when I just did your introduction, I said to my fabulous co-host, I was trying to rack her name so I could go, and here's my fabulous co-host, the Mrs. whatever she was called, but I couldn't think of her name.
Molly Sugden.
That's it. But yeah, I'm going to have her name. Like, what was she called?
Oh dear. No. Oh, you got to laugh.
Oh God, yes. We'd soon all be crying if we didn't.
Most definitely, especially at things at the moment, where things are. So yeah.
Oh yes. And come to join us, we've got Mark, aka Ghost Rider, saying evenings. Evening, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
And we've got Shane saying good evening, Nat, Jackie, and everyone. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, plodding on, Shane. Like I say every week, because I mean it. I hope you and Glennis are still smiling and soldiering on.
Yeah, it's all good here.
Yeah, there's hi Jacqueline, great hair colour, love it, should do mine.
It's the first time I ever had a colour like this.
Really?
Really. I've had highlights, I've had gollywog perms, shall we say. But I did have hair down, almost down to, I can't put my arm back up around that moment.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah. But you never know, I might just sort of try and grow it now. I've got a bit of colour in it.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Let's see.
You never know, you might get it back down to the bum again.
God. I know a certain person can be like with pigtails and flats, tying them together so you can't move.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah, I know all the stories from him and what he used to get up to at school and what yeah, so
I was
jury's
saying that,
out
but
on that one.
oh yeah, I must admit, Lewis is a demon for bund hair. It's like if you bun it, he'll literally grab it and it's like, oh, leave it alone.
Yeah.
I must admit, I'm getting ready for my hairdo, and I'm stuck with that awful bit at the end. So yeah, I think a change of hair colour is due very, very soon.
What
Although,
did you do? Just say, what did you do? Don't put a bowl on the bowl over your head and tap around the edge, will you?
oh gosh, no. Although,
Yeah, old mother haircut.
no thanks. No,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely not. When I was younger, I literally had it halfway down my back. And I must admit, the one thing I regret is I cut it to like shoulder length. And you know what? That is the biggest mistake I ever did with my hair, was lop it off.
Yeah.
Joy's being young and thinking you know best.
Well, that's it, darling. That's it. We've all been there.
Oh yes.
Oh,
I'll give you the short answer for that one. No.
you could turn into the Green Cross Road.
Although saying I can't say what's worse, because Paige wants me to dye my hair pink, and I think that's a bit
I
too.
started a trend.
It's like not happening, Paige.
Oh dear.
I'm all for weird and wonderful, but no, I'm not going pink.
That would be the original Pink Lady thing, wouldn't it?
Thank you. No, I'm definitely not doing it.
Oh dear.
And on that bombshell, are you ready for dropping down, Jackie?
Yeah, go on then.
Let me have a twist. Yeah, I think that's the quickest Jackie anyone's ever put me off having a hair colour. Thank you.
Oh dear. I don't think I could go for anything like that colour.
You're all for different, but within a certain sensibility.
What have you done? You haven't dropped them everywhere.
Oh no, I'm just flinging my tweezers everywhere.
Oh, that's all right then.
Actually, this is how organised I feel tonight. 19. So yes, as everyone can see, for anyone that missed last week, I've moved on to my next one, which is Mickey Mouse and Friends. So we shall see how this one goes along on its journey.
Yes. Interesting to see when it's all done. It's nice bright colours, isn't it?
We do, but I think mine's actually quite dull compared to your bright colours.
Well, compared to my peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of see where you're coming.
Saying that though, I won't have to see it much if it's going in kid's bedroom. Oh, get off that bit. Oh.
Yeah, well, they've already claimed it before you even started it, haven't they? So.
Oh yes. Yes, from the moment I opened it to check it after I received it, it officially wasn't mine anymore.
Yeah.
Get me send it waxed up. So, but yes, and also as well, Jackie already knows, but I've got a scary update coming on the diamond art. I have ordered my first square diamond art. So, so yes, that one is ordered and hopefully be coming Monday. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
What I've decided is that one. By all means, I'll show everyone next Friday. But
Yeah.
that one's going to be a me project.
Yeah.
So I will certainly keep you updated. It's like pictures will be going up in the crafter gallery. but no, that one's going to be done off stream, as the picture that I've ordered is a taster picture, so to speak, for something a lot scarier. Say that again, sorry.
Don't call your husband something a lot scarier.
Oh,
Yeah, he's going to be the one ordering
it. So, but yes, this one I've ordered, it is, oh, I can't remember if it's 30 by 40 or 40 by 50. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's one of them two sizes, but it is a taster because me and Lewis have been talking and he is horrendous for me for birthday and Christmas. He never knows what to get me. So we've actually agreed he's going to buy me a diamond art for my birthday. But this one will most definitely be my biggest to date because the one I'm ordering will be 80 by 120 centimeters.
Wow.
Just on the design. It's like, say that again, sorry.
I said that'll keep you quiet for a while.
Oh yes. But with this one I'm ordering, you either get a round gem option or you get a square one. But I'm a bit torn because my personal opinion is if you can hack the square gems, I think they do look nicer.
Yeah.
But because I haven't dabbled in a square one before, I don't want to pay what I'm paying for it to then turn into something that I hate doing. So we've ordered the smaller one so that it's.
That's your real practice one.
Sorry?
I said that's your practice one.
Oh yes. We wanted to get something that actually had some size to it. We didn't want to get one of these sample ones.
Yeah.
Because I thought, well, it's all good and well when you're starting the hobby, but to get a feel for square, I thought, well, there's no point really.
Well, that's it. That's right.
So yes, the one I've ordered is officially the taster. If I get on with it, then this 80 by 120 will be square. If not, it'll be round. So,
my money will be. I said my money will be on it, then you will go with the square.
Yes, I was just about to say, I must admit, my co-host and a certain two gentlemen are very much cheering for the square section team. So I think the way it's looking, it will probably be square, but we shall wait and see how the official verdict comes in on that one. But yeah, like you say, this 80 by 120, yeah, it will keep me quiet and it will keep me very busy for a long while.
Oh.
Which again, I will. I'll keep everyone updated on it. But yeah, it's like definitely one that size I wasn't going to bring onto a live stream.
No, I can see your point on that one.
Yeah. I must admit, look how long it took me with steady progress on that wolf.
Exactly.
So no, I'd drive myself and everyone else batty with it. What's Sarah Jane? Nat's building a big Titanic model. I have to admit, I was eyeing it up in a moment of madness. But no, luckily, it's, yeah, I've safely left that in Lewis's stash. And plus as well, I need to officially get round to starting it, but I've told James on the Model Officers Mess that I'm going to join in the group build. He's doing a steampunk and post-apocalyptic special build.
Okay.
So I've told him that I'm going to join in that one, because we're actually getting a theme, because thankfully a mistake is turning into a good thing for once.
Oh, do tell.
Well, you know that little tank that started last year?
Oh yeah.
I really wasn't happy with it, so it's sort of gone back to pieces.
All right, yeah.
We've literally undone the glue and everything, so it's literally back to pieces. So I thought, right, well, okay then. It's like, it's something that I must admit I'm rather intrigued by. So, you know what, let's actually find a use for it, because it might give me more motivation to actually finish it.
Yeah.
So, yes, so that is going to be in the group build on the Model Officers Mess. Sarah Jane, posted in reference doing something scary, Nat. Sarah Jane. Yes, I had a feeling it was. But unfortunately, no, like I say, that one actually wasn't a scary thought, because like I say, I did, I was saying that though, actually. Yeah, I could see it being a scary thought, but no, actually, I know what is a scary thought. That Ruddy Baneblade.
Yeah. Have you started that?
What, the Baneblade? No, I've not got one.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, is that the one they keep talking to you about getting?
Oh yes.
Nah, I'm with you now.
But no, the only tank I've got is that little Warhammer one.
Yeah, that's the one that Colin's doing, isn't it? That one.
The Baneblade, yeah.
Yeah, that's where. As usual, my wires are getting a bit cross-lined and I'm a bit concussed.
Oh, bless you.
Ah.
We'll let you off. You've been at work.
Yeah.
So yes, so that is another plan in my madness to add to my schedule of 2021.
Okay, keep that.
So thinking of projects for 2021, have you got anything that you're eyeing up getting done this year, Jackie?
Well, obviously I'm still working through my list of orders, but like this week I haven't been able to do anything at all. Yeah, no. obviously now I've found out why I've been suffering with all this pain and discomfort. To my horror, to find out I've actually got gout. That's not good.
Oh, bless you.
So hey ho.
At least they're actually able to put you in comfort with it.
Well, that's it. That's right. Feeling happier now. I know exactly what it is.
Mm. Absolutely, because I think it always puts that bit of worry in you when you know something's wrong, but you don't actually know what it is.
Yeah.
Just very quickly. We've got Modelers United, which is Fred saying, "Hi, ladies. Hope you're both well." Yeah, we're plodding on. Thank you, Fred. Hope you're well, and I look forward to seeing your next diamond art project.
I think that might be a bit of a Lewis one.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So, yes, I shall open it up to chat. Seeing as we can't do very much for the foreseeable future with all this world on fire, has anybody got any plans of any craft description that they're hoping to either start or complete this year?
So once I've got my pre-ordered stuff all up to date, I shall endeavour to do something for me.
Oh, absolutely.
As to what, I don't know yet. I've got so much wool in my stash, as the boys call it, for their models.
Yeah.
I certainly don't need to buy anything yet.
Oh no.
We will watch this place and see what happens.
Absolutely. What's your thoughts on starting your Metal Earth? And no, I haven't forgotten.
Oh, no, neither have I. That is a project for once we have his and hers craft areas in this room here.
Ah.
Get any problems, I can then turn around rather than. Because I don't want to open it all up in the lounge and have a four-legged cat beside it. They were going to wander all over it.
Oh yes.
Yeah, no, I certainly haven't forgotten. I'm quite looking forward to doing that actually. But like I say, it'll be when we
You've got a
get
bit
to
more
that
space.
stage. Yeah.
I have to admit, when it comes to that Metal Earth, you're a braver lady than what I am. I said, one look at Lewis's photo, which, yeah, I'm not doing it. Fred put. Fred put, lol, I look forward to sticking my arm to another sheet. See, that's a spirit.
Yeah, we've all done that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I must admit, I've lost count the amount of times I've stuck my arm to it. Especially during the winter, I always seem to be plucking off jumper fibres.
Oh, yeah.
Have a quick nosy. Mark's put in chat, found a rug kit I started and forgot about, needs finishing. Ooh. Is that latch hook, Mark? I must admit, if it's latch hook, I don't know if it's the traditional rug or one of like the newer version with all the coloured threads, but yeah, that's another project that's got seconded to a drawer.
Remember when I was younger, my dad used to make rugs.
Sorry, say that again, Jackie.
No, when I was younger, a lot younger, my dad used to make rugs. So I still remember sitting there watching with the hooks going in and
Wow.
out of eaves type thing. Yeah, that sounds like the type of thing that like what Mark's just put on the bottom of the screen now.
Yes, mesh and hook style. Ooh. Oh yes, I very much look forward to seeing that, Mark.
A lot of the old sort of crafty things are coming back round again, aren't they?
Oh yes. Well, do you think it's nice? Really, it's like I know quite a lot of what I would possibly class as the old crafts are coming back. Granted, they've been tweaked for moderns. It's like this latch hook one I've got. It turns into a pillow, but it's like I remember like my nana and Lewis telling me stories of his nana where it was actually like bits of like the old-fashioned type rugs.
Yeah.
I think it's nice that they're sort of sprucing them up to bring them back to life with the modern generation.
Yeah.
What Shane has put, I have a huge Revel 124 man Schlingmann fire engine to build, but the meds I'm on affect my concentration, so it might be a bridge too far this year. That sounds, yeah, that does sound huge. But end of the day, Shane, you know your limits at the moment.
Exactly.
I think something that big. I know me personally, it's a case of, you know what, if I don't feel up to it, I don't even attempt it. I've learned that too many times the hard way with my knitting.
Yeah.
It's like if I'm feeling a bit off and I do some, you can bet your bottom dollar I come back to it and it's all got to be unpicked because I've made a catastrophic mistake.
Exactly.
Fred, can't go to air shows with my pal, so we video chat and watch a movie on Fridays till this lark is over. So just waiting for the vid call, so thought pop in and see how you're both doing.
Oh,
That's actually quite a good idea, actually. And I have to admit, it's like, you know what, as much as, you know what, everybody wishes that the world hadn't started smouldering, it's nice to see how people are still connecting with each other.
Yeah.
So it's nice on that aspect, but yeah, I think echoing that, you know what, just can't wait for some normality.
Oh, God, yes. At the moment, you're constantly thinking Big Brother's watching you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Totally Scale Model, which is Steve saying, evening, ladies. Evening, Steve.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Have I been dodging off camera? Let me just... Sorry, guys. Just me camera. I didn't realise I was actually dodging off camera. Try that. Sarah Jane to Fred. I used to go to air shows with my dad. Oh, but that's give you some lovely memories.
Mm.
Fred, great fun. All cancelled last year and 2 being cancelled this year so far. Yeah, and again, it's like I don't like being a massive pessimist, but I can see there be more yet.
Yeah. And we used to have the air shows up at Shoreham until that plane crashed.
Oh, yes.
And obviously after that, Shoreham one obviously was like cancelled.
Mm.
And I really can't see that ever coming back, even, you know.
No.
That was such a tragic accident.
Oh, yes. Shane to Sarah Jane. I find I'm making silly mistakes with the small kits, let alone taking on mega parts kits. See, I must admit, you modelers are probably more experienced in an opinion with this. But that's one thing Lewis always says to me is he goes bigger as he finds them less fiddly. But you never know with Lewis. That could just be his way of convincing me to let him buy big models.
Yeah. I think I tend to agree on that one.
Yeah. Sarah Jane to Fred, we go to Shuttleworth as it's not far, as well as Duxford and Fairford. Oh, see, I must admit, Lewis passes Duxford quite a lot. Oh, it's time to keep an eye out when all this is finished with, if we do air shows from Duxford.
Yeah, no, is that the one that's in Essex?
Oh, that much I couldn't tell you. Quick question for you, Jackie. I will come back up the chat. Steve put, Jack, is that a light box under your diamond art, or is it just the overhead lamp?
No, it is a light box. If I move it, I bet I'll knock a few things flying.
Don't break anything.
But yeah, it is a I think it's an A3 size.
Is it the one that Kelly sent me?
Yeah, yeah,
A3.
yeah. Yeah, because if I turn it off, you see the lights change. That light's gone off now. There's got like three lights on there. I'm finding it's a lot easier on this one than I was on the the smaller light box that we have.
Mm.
Oh, yes, I got an upgrade.
Ooh. Where was we? Steve asking if we're both well. Yeah, plodding on, Steve. I hope you're doing all right and hopefully getting your car sorted, or the paperwork bit of it anyway.
Hmm.
Yeah, other than that, we're soldiering on. Thank you, Steve. Fred, we normally do a road trip visit shows and museums on way for a few weeks and end up at Riot. What's that? Sorry, Fred. That Riot.
Right, I'm on with you. I'd lost the train of thought for a minute. I thought, where is she? Where are you in the chat? I found you.
Oh, bless you.
Oh dear.
Sarah Jane to Shane, yes, just do what you can, really. I struggle building, so don't take the recommended meds, as they make things even worse. Okie dokies. Sarah Jane to Fred, that sounds like a really good idea. Fred, we'll be back to normally soon enough, and we will all be back to normal and enjoy things more than before, so all are good in the end. No, certainly, and I don't know, it's not so much for lockdown now. I've got used to it. It's the spending time at home. It's like I've got used to it, but it's just little treats. Like, obviously, me and Lewis go up to Telford in November, so it's like that's our weekend treats away, and just little things like that, really. But yes, like you say, Fred, I think it's just keeping that positive mentality that, you know what, it could be this year, next year, or whenever. Eventually, things should hopefully start going back.
Yeah, exactly.
And Mark has got Lewis sussed. He's put, Nat, sounds like a salsa tackle to get the big kids. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve has put, I sometimes go past Duxford if I go to my mum's. Ah. Sarah Jane, Nat, the Shuttleworth is a nice place, grass runway and biplanes, but really nice to go for a day out.
Oh,
I'll have to.
I bet that's a little bit too far for us to take a day out.
Say that again.
But I bet that's a little bit too far for us to go for a day out.
I couldn't actually tell you, in all honesty. I'll have to Google that when I come off.
Hmm. Yeah, I get confused between Duxford and Dunsford.
Now,
One's this
them two are
area.
both names I've heard of, but I couldn't tell you where.
2 or 3 times it's gone up there. I would imagine that's going trying to get hold of you.
Oh, okay. I'll message her in a bit. Sorry, no, I've just had a message from my sister-in-law.
Do it when you have your
Yeah, do you need to get off then, Jackie?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll message her. Message her in a bit.
Are you sure?
I'll just yeah. No, that's fine.
Just say you're screaming at the moment and you'll contact her after
Yeah, okay.
about 9:30.
Yeah.
I say if you need to shoot off, Jackie, not a problem.
No, that's fine. Just tried to contact sister-in-law yesterday to let them know my results for the blood test.
Fair enough.
As usual, with things were too busy their end, and she couldn't speak on the phone. I think she's just in my Facebook comment, and now she's messaging. Now she's messaged me.
Yeah.
So hopefully my phone doesn't go bleep bleep. I might put it on
Cookies.
silent. Kevin's just bought it through, so I put it on silent. That's the trouble. When you get a text, and if she wants it straight away, it continues to bleep on you for a while, doesn't it?
Oh yes.
Which is what I think Kevin first.
He thought it might have been urgent.
Yeah, bless him.
Oh, let's have a look. Sarah Jane has put, Nat, you normally get small parts in kits, whether big or small model, but you get more bigger parts with the big kits. Right. I think I might have to rethink my decision maker when it comes to my husband.
You sure about that one?
Probably not, because in all fairness, it keeps him quiet.
Well, yeah. And plus also, you always know where to find him.
The price I pay for a bit of peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane to Fred, it's changed a lot since when we first went back in the black and white days. Gosh, you're showing your true age there, Sarah Jane, bless you. In the nicest possible way, of course. Thought I'd dig myself out that hole quick.
Oh, I remember black and white telly.
God, and I'm really showing my youthfulness. I don't actually ever remember that. I think the oldest thing I remember is cassettes and VHS.
Oh, right, yeah. Must admit, when I changed the car the last time, I was quite pleased that he didn't have the cassette player in there. I could actually play the CDs. Small things, love.
Oh yes. Riot, biggest air show in the UK, and then Sarah Jane's clarified the Royal International Air Tattoo. Oh, see, I've heard of the air tattoo. But yeah, thank you. I honestly wouldn't have put two and two together with them ones. Fred's put, lol, Sarah, I bet been a long time since I went there. And then Fred's put, yeah, I love being at Telford, great weekends. Oh, absolutely. It's like this would have been last year would have been our third year going. And because we wasn't sorry.
This would have been our first.
Oh, what would it have been? Yeah, our first year, we initially Lewis was bugging to go because he'd heard it. I think it was the E-Models guys on about it. And Lewis, I must admit, he did a fair bit of convincing. So literally, me, Lewis, and my two kids went down, and we just went on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's literally, we came out and said, you know what, this has got to be a weekend thing. There's just too much to do in a day. Yeah, so now that's mine and Lewis's adult weekend away.
So I actually booked. The last year I booked a long weekend. So in theory, actually, last year would have been the first one. Obviously, that was obviously squished.
Yeah.
And this year, obviously, talking with yourselves and whatnot, I decided, right, I'll put longer, so we can have longer up there.
Yeah.
And of course, that I just think that's going to go pear-shaped as well.
Oh, yes.
I don't like to say it, but I'll be surprised if it does happen. Because obviously the amount of organisation that goes into these things.
Oh, yes. I think it's just, like we said, because me and Lewis were discussing it last year, and like we said, the amount of people that the arena can hold, it's not viable, and something like that, you can't just let a few people in at a time.
No. That's it, that's right.
Especially with all the international visitors, it's a shame, but I think leave it off until, you know what, we can actually enjoy the experience again.
Most definitely, though.
Plus, where I have to admit, it's brilliant seeing all the models, but I think the best bit for me is actually putting faces to names.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's what I was sort of like. For me, that would be the same thing for me, really.
Because it's like, I'm probably going to regret saying this, but it's like last year, we knew like Chris, Fox, and Ted and Mike would be there. So it's literally walking around. I think we felt like a couple of stalkers. Because it's like, I don't think we'd ever seen Mike before. So we're literally walking around for someone with a red coat on. And I think Chris had his gross models jumper on. So we're literally walking around the whole arena looking for an older gentleman in a red coat and someone slightly younger in a gross models hoodie.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so you're the models bunch. It was nice, and obviously that was the first time we met Dave Butcher, hence why the nickname, Nat of the Nostrils.
Okay.
Because I wore my high heels, and obviously Dave Bless is not the tallest of gentlemen. I use that term lightly.
Yeah.
So yeah, every time he went to talk to me, he had to physically look up Straight up my nostril.
Oh dear.
Oh, very flattering, Dave. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Fred, I've got Sarah Jane to Fred. Sorry, I've got a good photo for red arrows at Shuttleworth, but from the angle it was taken, they're under a road sign warning of low-flying aircraft. Wow. Oh, but that's an amazing photo.
Mm.
Sarah Jane, a year older soon, Nat, unfortunately. Yeah, I've sort of got that this year because my birthday this year in March, I turned the horrible 30. I turned that nasty 30. So I can sympathise with you on that one this year. So, oh. Clip you shut. Fred's put, lol, I remember black and white TV and you had to turn the dial to tune it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely getting a history lesson tonight then.
Oh, most definitely. You couldn't turn around and just get up on the machine and flip the channel over. You had to get off your posterior and physically maneuver knobs around to get what channel you wanted. But then there was, I think it was on that. Fred may correct me, but I think it was only about like BBC One and maybe ITV. I can't remember when BBC Two came into play.
Wow.
Remember Channel 4 appearing when I was at school? It's just all, it's all taken for granted now, that like as if they've always been there.
Oh, yes. I think the only other older thing that I can remember is not, we didn't have it long, but I remember the dial tone internet. We had to unplug your phone to plug in the internet.
Yeah.
Luckily, we didn't have that long.
Well, we had the dial-up internet when we first moved into here, but it wasn't. You didn't have to unplug your phone, but it just took forever to connect to anything.
Mm.
So I've got to change the colour again.
Yeah, Mark's saying when you had to get up to change the channel and then there was only 4. Sarah Jane's put 4. Try 3. Oh no, thank you.
That would have been BBC One, BBC Two, and ITV, or the local channel as it was.
Oh no, thank you. Sarah Jane putting Chris slightly younger. Just about. Sarah Jane, my birthday is next week. 30 is so long ago. Yikes. Oh, now this is one birthday that I do remember. Katie, I turned 21 this June, hoping to at least be able to celebrate with family. Oh, gosh, 21.
Oh, God, I wish.
Oh, you're officially a fully grown adult then, Katie? 21. Now, definitely, if it's your 21st this year, then definitely keeping fingers crossed, but at least you can have some normality for your birthday, because I know we say this for all your birthdays, but you only turn 21 once, and that's definitely one of the last special ones.
Yeah.
And we've got Graham McRobert in saying hi, and I'm not a happy bunny. Football related. Oh dear, who was playing? Oh, Katie's done it. Sarah Jane to Katie, 21. I feel so old now. We've got Shots Jumping. Mark Ghost Rider. Oh yes, AOL days. It often failed. Oh yes. That's scary, scary. Them scary 3 letters. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it was slow, and like I say, in our house, we literally had to unplug the house phone. And obviously, these were the days before mobiles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My mum's like, we can only have it for so long, and if I'm due a phone call, you're coming off. Like, okay. And we've got Mr. Sprue and Gluing. Evening, David.
Hi, David.
And oh, we have my how can I put this? Definitely my second helper in helping to control the Williamson brothers. My saving grace when it comes to Williamson brothers. So, evening, Anna, and welcome. Sarah Jane, hope you get to see family, Katie, on your special day. Oh, yes. Shane, I married Glynis and we had a mortgage when I was 23. Now I feel irresponsible. Wow.
I think that was 2025 the year I was.
Wow.
He would have been 81 this May if he was still with us.
Bless you. I'm quickly looking for my numbers. Where are you? 3. But yes, Anna, have you got the eldest Williamson tucked up in bed, enjoying some peace and quiet? Yeah. Lewis's eldest brother Ashley, he's the latest. He's the latest brother to actually start driving the Arctic lorries.
Right, yeah.
So he's gone from house husband to the lorry driving, bless him.
Oh, wow. That's a
Oh,
bit of a
yes.
difference.
Just a bit. So, oh, yes, it's definitely fun hearing the stories. Let's look. Graham, Air United getting beat live on telly and getting beat. Ah. Oh, dear. Fred, all of his age talk making me feel really old. My kid's older than half the people in here. Oh, dear. Oh, bless you. Anna, they take some managing. Oh, yes. They didn't tell us that in the small print when we married into Williamson Brothers. Ash and I got married at 24. Gosh. Oh, 'cause isn't it? She's probably going to swipe me now when she sees me. But is it this year, Anna, that it's your... No, was it last year your 10-year anniversary? I probably got it so wrong. Live on air yet again. Nothing new for me, is it, Jackie?
No. Oh, come on. I added 10 years on to you the other week.
True. I can't believe you tried saying I was 39.
I was trying to make myself feel a bit better, wasn't I, by saying you weren't old enough to be. Oh, dear me. Math has never been my best subject.
Oh, whoever... I tell you what, we must have had a thought to put us two together live on YouTube.
Well, yeah, exactly, darling.
Sarah Jane's put, our first telephone, the number was a 4-digit one. We had a message recorder as well due to my mum's work. The recorder was huge. Wow. Graham. Sorry, go on, Jackie.
I was going to say, I can remember when the first mobile phone came out, the person I was going out with at the time was like carrying a rather large handbag.
Wow. That's right, it makes me laugh when it comes to phones, because like you look at the photos of how they used to be, and like you say, how big they was, and then it's like they seem to get smaller.
Yeah.
And now it's like you look at like the modern day like iPhones, for example, and they're getting bigger again.
Yeah, and I think well, in my defense, they're bigger so you can read them easier.
Yeah, true.
And I'm just sitting squinting and I go, what does that text?
Oh, I have to admit, I can sympathise with that, because when we got our iPhone, we actually went for the plus size, just so we could properly see the screen.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Graham, I was in Florida for my 21st birthday present from my late mum. Wow. Oh, that's definitely a 21st to remember. Fred, pagers was the worst thing before mobile phones. I don't think I remember the pagers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, around to Steve's house. Ooh, I found some chocolate in my drawer. Yippee. Right, around to Steve's.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane to Fred. Oh dear, my dad felt old when he started to teach the grandkids of people he taught. Wow.
Yeah, I can relate with that purely because of the fact that where I work, I've been there 21 years this coming March. So of course, the babies that were in with mum and dad, and they're bringing in their babies.
Wow.
Oh, ouch.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to flick through some of them. I'm just starting to get behind. Mark, one tune to get stuck in your head, the Nokia ringtone. And we are not getting into earworms again. Thank you very much.
No, yeah, none of them laughing.
Oh, yeah, that was a tune. Graham to Fred. Graham's 51 this year. Yep, Sarah Jane. Please share to Steve. Steve, Aero Mint Bubbles. Oh, no, you're safe on that one.
You say we found a chocolate you don't like.
I'll eat it, but it's not one I would choose off the shelf. Oops. Anna Williamson, it's 15 years next year. We're far off. Love you. Sarah Jane to Graham, you whippersnapper. Steve, Sarah Jane, I would say come and get it as you're not far from me, lol. Fred, I'm 48 this year. I'm her toy boy. Oh, yeah, sorry. Fred's missus is 51. And Fred's 48 this year. Anna, but I'm flattered you think we're that young. Well, like I say again, I blame Ashley. Because I'm sure these Williamsons had years on to us. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Sarah Jane to Steve. Oh, really? I'll get me coat. Shane, same here, Fred. I'm 53 and Mrs. is 56. So, but even that, it's, I'm going to put my size 8 in it, big style, but to me, it's like your 50s nowadays, that's not actually that old.
I'm glad you phrased it like that.
I was very worried. I was really going to put my size 8s in then.
Oh dear.
Oh yes, that sentence took a lot of thought before it came out my mouth. Graham, what you mean whippersnapper? My body says I'm about 80 with my joints and co when they creak. Oh, I know that feeling. I'm only 29, so.
I'm definitely with him on that one.
Oh, we've already got your black bag ordered, Jackie.
Hey?
We've already got your black bag ordered.
Oh
yeah. Sarah Jane, the silly thing with pages was they'd send a message to say to ring someone instead of just sending a message in the first place. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I must admit, I didn't bother even entertaining anything like that.
A bit too indirect for you.
No.
Sarah Jane Graham. In that case, I'm 107. I'm not much older than you, though. Oh, so you're only a youngster, Sarah Jane.
Yes.
Fred, yes, Sarah, and would go off in middle of nowhere, and you'd have to find a public phone box. Shane, and the boss would say, "What took you so long to ring back, Fred?" Graham, Nat, you're only a kid, lol. Oh, I don't feel it, but I'll take the compliment, thank you. Oh, Katie's dishing out the secrets. Katie's put Daddy's 50 next year. Right. God, 9:15. Flipping heck. Sorry, Jackie, you should have given me a
That's all right, darling.
verbal, oi, get on with it.
That's all right. You've been enjoying. We've been reading the chat and whatever. I'm gonna. My hand's just about got to stage at the moment. It's just started to tweak again, so I'm going to start to pack my bits away for the minute.
Not a problem.
I don't want to overdo it with this wrist at the moment.
No, that's fine, Jackie. Like I say, honestly, when you can't handle anymore with your wrist, don't push it.
It just sounds so
Yes,
wrong,
well.
doesn't it?
Oh, bless you.
Oh, dear, I just hear the far face that. Oh, my word. It's gone 9 o'clock, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
29. That's Friday, Gem. So, yes, guys, I'll give it 5 minutes or so, because I can run over a little bit, if that's all right with Jackie.
Yeah.
And then, like I say, if anybody wants to get last minute pictures in the group, you're more than welcome to. Oh, just quickly seeing this one. Fred, got to go. My power ready for movie night. Great catching up, ladies. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Not a problem, Fred, and thank you ever so much for joining us tonight.
See you later, Fred.
Sarah Jane, wait till you're 50 plus, Nat. Oh, I really don't even want to think about it. Let me bring this up. Yeah, tonight. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have a quick squeak. Sorry about that. I timed that bit wrongly. Here she comes.
Oh, I'm there. Wait a minute. I think I'm there now.
Mark's put, dance your cares away, worries for another day. Let the music play down at Fraggle Rock. You're smiling, but that one's gone.
He's starting it again.
See, I'm quite safe on that one. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Because it's going to become a challenge again. Keep your mouth shut. Shane, I bet you thought we were a lot older than that, Nat, with all our health issues. No, I thought you was not spring chickens, but autumn chickens. I'm going no further than that.
She doesn't want to drop herself in it anymore. And I'm like that on top of myself up.
Oh, you're topping up your picture.
It's not a picture, it's a small glass.
Is that small by Southern standards?
Yeah. It's not as good as it looks, so come on. Oh, I don't know. Who do you in that?
I'm keeping quiet again. I'll learn one of these days. Maybe.
Don't know.
Graves put, Shane, my body is wrecked from playing football in my young days. And they say play sports to keep fit. Also, other health conditions I won't go into. No, that's not a problem, Graham. I have to admit, it's like thinking of football. They say it's a great sport and whatnot, but you look at all these injuries, like players having to medically retire, like 30s. Yeah. And it's like, okay. Sarah Jane Steve, you were secret chocolate eating. Don't forget to share the love. Oh, Mr. Mischievous. We've got Spiddy saying bonjour, ladies. Evening, Spiddy.
Evening, Spiddy.
Shane, same here, Graham. Martial arts and long distance running have played havoc, but it was fun at the time. Oh, wow.
Long distance running, of course. Running from the bus at the bottom of our driveway is enough for me.
Yeah, let's not mention running because I must admit my treadmill might be gathering a small layer of dust again. Sarah Jane, I'm fast approaching 60, Nat. My old youngster. Spiddy, that's a massive Bacardi and Coke, Nat. Spiddy, half the time, I can't do it right on just Coke, let alone adding alcohol into the mixture. Oh, can you imagine me doing a live stream if there was actually alcohol involved? Yeah, that don't even bear thinking about. So I'll just do his last ones and then we'll go
Mm-hmm.
into the gallery.
Oh, excuse me. Turn away while
Oh,
you're on
fill that
mute.
with Graham. Pink gin. Oh, nothing wrong with pink gin.
Yeah, no, mine's not pink gin. Mine's wine.
Oh.
That's what I've got in there. Not pink gin.
Oh, nothing wrong with pink gin. No, apologies if you hear noises in the background. Brenna's like sounds like chasing something in a dream in the living room. Sarah Jane, my dad was a PT instructor and PE teacher. He's had knee and hip replacements due to it all. Did cross-country running for Watford Harriers. Wow. Right. On second thought, let's... Excuse me. Right, let me start, because I am beating for time challenge. Hold on a minute. Oh, share video file. Oh, I'll have to have a play about that later. Share screen. Should. Yep. So this is the Dexterous Crafters group, for anyone that hasn't seen it. And we will start from work from last week. So this was Jackie's progress on last week of her peacock. And finally, this was my completed wolf. So yeah, after 7 months and 3 days, I could finally call my wolf completed. So I have to admit, thank you. It's definitely, especially with the moon, I couldn't overly see the wolf in it until I was finally able to sort of step back from it.
I find that a lot, especially with someone like the ones that Kevin's done. When you stand over them, you can't always picture it. But when you stand back, then you can see into its full entirety.
Oh yes. So yes, as of at the moment, that is my biggest piece completed. This is Gemma. 3 free gifts from doing a crafting and hobby survey. Yet to build the panda, but the 2 tanks were simple click together kits. I'm gonna have to get this website off you, Gemma, because I think this is second or third time that you've had some little freebies. That's the M42 Duster. So that looks all right, actually. And her tiger. Has that come like with that dusty effect, Gemma, or was you or Chris been at the airbrush with it? I must admit, I can't wait to see that panda completed. And this is Steve. Some more progress on the Revell 172nd U-boat. Bow plane's done. Rudder section just about done. Started the PE on the snorkel and it's very fiddly. Yes, I must admit, yeah, let's just say there's been some interesting chats, especially in the creche messenger we have on Steve and his photo etch. He's found it fun, to say the least. Wow. You'll get on to smaller bits yet, Steve. No, that is looking good, Steve. And hurrah! Colin doing some pimpage. Sorry?
I noticed.
So put new 2021 intro video up on my channel, folks. And this is Katie. Finally finished this picture. See, that does look nice with all the colours. Very nice as always, Katie. And this is Georgina. Finally all done, has taken me ages. Oh, I do like that. Very, very nice, Georgina. And this is Lewis. Finished the 200mm T-34 tank commander bust from Mitch's military models. And it is his second model completed of the year. So I'm quite proud of him for that one.
That's good.
Oh, I have to admit, the bus he gets from Mitch's military models, they're just amazing quality. This is Eric sharing a post. The Indiana Northern Rail Corp model railway. Old background scenery out and filled in by foam will be blended in by cellar clay. Buildings in position, track plan finalised. The facility on the left will be a corn syrup transload operation and will utilise track number 2. The grain elevator will receive grain hoppers and liquid fertiliser tank cars. Oh, he is getting some big plans. Yeah, that is looking good, Eric. This is Fred. His 5D diamond art done. I'll make a frame for it at some point. No, that is quite nice, actually, for your first one, Fred. And well done for sticking with it.
Yeah.
Yes, playing in an aircraft carrier. So very nice. Gemma, some of the puzzles I've done since last Friday. Oh my goodness. 150 pieces. I say it nearly every time I see your jigsaw, Gemma. You've got some patience. Oh, I couldn't do that with tweezers. Look at that. Wow. I'll stick with the diamond art. Oh wow. That's 1,000 pieces. Oh, I like that one with only fours and horses. one of London. Oh wow, British Isles. Wow. That's a little one. Wow, oh wow.
Mm.
And that was me sharing the link for tonight. Right, here comes my models getting packed away and my bits of Warhammer. This is Adam, Raging Modeler. And it's just like, wow, again.
Mm. Amazing, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. And little tank. Oh, was he doing some alterations to it?
Really?
Oh, I think he's doing a cynical Steve. Doing a bit of tweaking and cutting and shutting, shall we say. Oh, how very Adam with a ghoul out in the top. Oh, God, it's teeny.
Mm.
Yeah, more bits being added. Fallouts, fails, sticky tape.
Yep.
But yet again, Adam, very, very nice. And this is Fred, frame made and in its place. Oh, making it from scratch.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Definitely sets it off.
Oh, absolutely. This is why it's like, I can understand from like the space aspect of like putting them in the folders, but I just think they look so nice when they're framed and on the wall.
Mm.
And there's some of his models as well. Very nice. And that's Steve sharing the link for the crash tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So all I will say on the matter is for anybody that comes into the crash, get your thinking caps on. Ready for my name that kit section. So I should do a quick... Oh yes. Getting some payback on drinks. Yeah, so that is everything. So thank you very much, everyone. I'll get rid of that. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for sending your work in. As always, it is such a pleasure to see it all.
Most definitely.
I've just got to have a quick, because I saw a gin argument be happening.
Oh yes, there's quite a bit to do with gin in the chat.
Spiddy, things wrong with pink gin. One, it's gin. That's it. You don't need other reasons. Moving on. Shane, the only good thing is I still have a 20-inch waist and weigh 9 stone at 6 feet tall. No, as this chat goes on, I want to fall out with more and more people. Sarah Jane, what's wrong with gin? Try homemade Romanian vodka / brandy. Pond water is more preferable. Oh no, I tried Russian vodka once with really strong. Yeah, that one knocked me for 7. Shane, stunning, that love this picture so much. Thank you very much, Shane. Graham, Sarah Jane, homemade hooch, 100% proof, brilliant. Oh gosh.
No, not me.
That's a bit strong for my liking. The smell of gin alone, Sarah, that's like nature telling you it's not drinkable. Moving on. Steve, Lewis would win hands down with the PE. He would at the moment, but again, Lewis has done a heck of a lot more PE. And don't forget, like I say, nearly every single model kit he buys now, he orders a PE to go with it. Now you'll get there. Graham, just like a whiskey shot, Sarah, nice before bed and get a good night's sleep. Yes, so that is about chat caught up to broadcast. So, but yes, but once again, guys, thank you so much to everybody that has joined in the chat. You've just made it so much more fun again. And the same as everyone says, it makes our evening so much more interesting. So we've got 11 people still watching. So thank you very much again, guys. So yes, I'm going to call it a night because we've sort of run over a little bit and Jackie's got work tomorrow, bless her.
Yes.
So yes, guys, we will say the night to everyone and we shall see you at 8 o'clock next week. Night, everyone.
Night.